This is the Bone Blossom seed, and in this video we're going to be starting over with one Bone Blossom tree and getting extremely rich. So yeah, we have the Bone Blossom in our hands, the best fruit in the game, better than Candy Blossom apparently. So first things first, we're just going to plant it right down here in the middle. There we go. We've got Bone Blossom, we got some like godly sprinklers, we've got some basic sprinklers, and we've got some advanced sprinklers that we're going to put in straight away here just to make it grow. This fruit took me, I think, every single person probably take them around 4 days to get, which to be honest isn't too bad if you do all the quests in time. Already growing it, it's already at 4%. You know what, let me just place two basic ones here and another one here and another one here if I can reach it. There we go. And then one advanced this way and one here. Alright, there we go. And now, okay, it's just going to keep on growing. Hopefully it grows to like a massive size like the tree itself. Our first few watering cans got it to 8%. So now it's just going to be the waiting game. I think I'm probably just going to get one of my other accounts in really quickly just to put in some more watering cans, just because we want the tree to grow instantly. Like, we want the tree to be like 100% very quickly. Alright, I got my other account here and let's just see how it looks like when it grows. Right now it's on 14% and it's growing extremely rapid. Right now it's going to be on 20%. We have so much watering cans on my other account, so we're going to be able to get it to the full 100% instantly, which I'm really excited about. So let's just keep going. To be honest, I also have a Triceratops, which I think just advances growth regardless. Yeah, every 3 minutes rams into 3 random plants and advances their growth by 33 ml. I'm guessing that's minutes. I don't know what the L stands for, so but it's gonna have that just in case we are not able to grow it, even though I think I have like 10,000 watering cans on this account. So let's just keep spraying. It's on 32% right now and it's looking extremely nice. 35%. Okay, I'm really excited. I know how the seed itself / fruit is gonna look. It's already like 58% grown and you can see the branches coming out of the tree. This tree is gonna look so cool once we finish with it. My sprinklers have officially ran out, which to be honest isn't bad. They served us pretty well, got us to 70% with the sprinklers. Our first leaves of the thingy looks really nice. Okay, I think each tree grows around 3. I'm pretty sure, which isn't bad. But yeah, the tree is basically nearly grown. It's 89% growing, and we're looking at all the leaves. Yep, look at it growing. It's looking amazing so far. And yeah, I can't actually wait to see how the one Bone Blossom is gonna be worth so much. If it's gonna be better than Candy Blossom, so I'm very excited on to see how much one's gonna sell. Yo, okay, and my Bone Blossom is fully grown, so we can discard that account for now. And look at the tree so far, looks amazing. And okay, so the Triceratops, he in 50 seconds he's gonna be able to use his ability. So let's just see how much it advances the thingy by. Hopefully it advances it by a decent amount. I'm just gonna use a few sprinklers here for now and then hit him. Boom. Well, hopefully it's gonna be, we need it to be the Triceratops, so we need it to be next to the tree itself. We can't have it too far away, so we need it to be close, buddy. His name is Gus, so yeah, we need Gus to be close in order for us to actually the ability for it to work on the tree. And is that enough? Do I put a godly sprinkler down just for the, you know what, if the guy is close, I'm just gonna have a godly sprinkler in hand, and once the guy is close, we're just gonna place it, just because I don't want to ruin one without him being too close to us. And yeah, apparently this guy is the same as Echo Frog, so we're gonna have to put that to the test, because I don't have any Echo Frogs on this account, and trading is disabled so far. So yeah, let me hit. Okay, there we go. He's gonna hit it. And there we go. Okay, so yeah, Triceratops rammed into your Bone Blossom plant and advancing its growth. And there we go. We've got a golden one up here, and then we've got our first normal ones up here too. Alright, so we picked up all of these ones. We've got a golden one already, which is amazing. Our luck is insane. Alright, let's just talk to this guy here and see what this guy's gonna value this for. So okay, how much is this worth? 11.7 million on a small golden one. That is actually ridiculous. Okay, I want to sell my inventory. I've got 4 or 5. Let's see how much 4 or 5 gets us instantly. Okay, we're already at 17 million. Yeah, this fruit, just basically base value is 1.5 million without no no shocked, no disco, nothing. 1.5 million, it's insane. Alright, so now I think our waiting game is we're gonna try the mooncap method on this plant. So for the mooncap method, we're gonna need some trowels, of course, and then we're gonna also need some mooncats. I think I have 2 mooncats. So the mooncap method isn't gonna be too great, but we'll still make it work. And I think they've patched the infinite. Oh, I've still got some more. Oh, yo, okay, they just already grew. They grew back. Okay, we'll take that. Let me actually move the tree this way. But yeah, as I was saying, I think they patched the infinite sprinkler method, which is unfortunate. And I do not want to be speaking too much because I might miss the timer here. But we've already got some more that we can sell. I want to sell my inventory. Here is 35 million. Okay, we've got 55 million already. That is actually ridiculous. From just 2 sales with no like proper mutations, we've got 55 million, which is amazing. All right, now I want to really get like a massive one here. So if you have a Triceratops or an Ecofrog, between minute 115 and minute 120, you place your Mooncats, and then so they both have the same timer, so they can proc together, and it's going to be really, really cool. So yeah, I will show you guys like how you can do it. You can also, of course, I'm going to be using some sprinklers too, since I don't have too many Mooncats. So just to make it a bit bigger, we're going to be using some, of course, the sprinklers, just to hope that it makes it bigger. Of course, that's my theory. Triceratops, of course, is really easy to get. You just have to go and get it from the dinosaur egg. I think it's like a 30% chance you get one of the Triceratops between 1 minute 18. We're just going to place it now and now. Alright, there we go. So we have 8 seconds for us to move this next to where the Mooncats are sleeping and next to the Triceratops, and then place one of our sprinklers down. So hopefully we're not going to mess that up. Also, I'm pretty sure we've got a pterodactyl too here, which isn't too bad. I was going to place him for the bants because I do not know what he does. Flops his wing and sends a ripples of wind, causing 3.25 random fruits to get windstruck within a 15th. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. We're going to keep this guy. Okay, because windstruck doesn't even happen too much. So we're going to have him just chilling here, putting windstruck mutation. Alright, in around 10 seconds, we need to move our plant. Hopefully, these guys sleep like around each other so we can place it in the middle of both of them. That would be perfect timing. This one's okay. There's one that just slept right between it. So let me just put my sprinklers down. Yo, Triceratops, no, you're too far. You're too far, bro. Oh, we need to be close. Okay, he's close. He's gonna ram in. Okay, and I feel like I could get better. Yeah, I definitely can get way bigger. Okay, so he like the Mooncats, low-key, they make it too big, did they? So let me just hit him with this, pick these 3 up. Okay, and let me just move my thingy back. Let me trail this back over here. So yeah, now we're gonna have to wait again. So let's just wait for this guy's timer. So let me just pick up my Mooncats so we can go again. But now like a 20, okay, so 23 kg. How much is the base value of your 23 kg with no like mutations at all? Okay, it's worth 1.9 million with no mutations. So you add Disco, goes straight to 190 million. You add Shocked, it goes like 400 million, which is amazing. And I want to start my inventory, and we're already at 61.3 million. Yeah, this is gonna be very, very fun. And my Mooncats should be ready to place now. Place one here, place another one. Alright, hopefully this time we actually get it bigger, because I feel like last time it was low-key lackluster. I feel like we can get ones that are at least like 40 kg. Okay, bad news is one's already growing from this way and none are growing from the other way. It's okay, so we can get like have a potential of 3 becoming really, really big, which I'm not complaining about. So we're just gonna have to time this correctly again. Hopefully, yeah, we need these 2 Mooncats because we only have a limited amount of Mooncats. We need them both to be right next to each other when they proc their ability, so we can move the tree next to them, put a few of my sprinklers down, and just hope that it works and makes us like a massive, massive tree. That would be perfect. Alright, okay, so they literally in 3 bro, they're super close to each other. Come on, you have to like proc next to each other. Okay, one's procking this way. Let me put one of my sprinklers down and then put an 2 advanced down. Alright, let's just wait for the Triceratops to do his magic. Okay, go on, Triceratops, make them massive, please. Okay, I don't actually know how much they can grow by, because I feel like this is like okay, we've got one that's another one that's 23.4 kg. I don't know what the max they can grow for, because 23.4 kg, I feel like we got it twice. I think that could be the max. So yeah, so how much is this worth? 1.9 million. So I feel like we're getting, it's around like the max we can get is like around 1.9 million. So yeah, I think I'm gonna experiment a little bit, try and do like the Mooncat method over and over again, and see if we can get one like 40 kg, and I'll catch you guys once I finish. Alright, and our luck has struck a little bit. We have a few that have been big, like decently massive. And let me actually just remove this here. We've got also a rainbow one. Managed to get a rainbow one. So before we do anything, I want to check out how much this one's worth. Looks extremely cool. Also it's twisted too, which is nice. But look at this. We've got a rainbow one, which is nice. How much is this going to be worth? Rainbow, how much is this worth? 88 million for just a small rainbow one that's like 22 kg. So I've got everything to sell. I want to sell my inventory. How much is my inventory already worth? Oh, I need to be closer. All right, how much is my inventory worth? 150 million. Wow, that is actually insane. I also want to pick up all these ones here. I use a master sprinkler for these ones, and like the last one I didn't, to be honest, but what we did for the other ones, and we got one that's 57 kg, which is amazing, and that's without any Mooncats. We're using master sprinkler and the Triceratops method with no Mooncats, nothing else, which is amazing. And let me just see how much one like this is going to be okay, how much is this worth? 11 million without anything. That's actually insane. So I'm just going to sell all these ones again. I want to sell my inventory. I also want to time the moon-cats again. Okay, we literally, our inventory is worth 211 million. What is going on? Okay, so we're literally half of 500 million already with barely doing anything. We haven't got any like good mutation except for that one time we got rainbow on one of the smallest pets possible, which is really, really good for us. Good news. But I want to go to the recall ranch here, see if there's any advanced sprinklers in the gear shop, because that would be really, really helpful. Come on, advanced sprinklers, come on. There isn't any masters. Okay, there isn't any. So we've basically just got one master and a few basics to work with and see how big our thing truly gets. We just get my mooncats again, because yes, master sprinklers make such a huge difference. I'll be honest, like such a massive difference. All right, I got my 2 mooncats. And now we're going to have to just wait and see. We're just going to wait for the 20 seconds, move my thingy around, put my master sprinklers down, and we can try this over and over again because the Triceratops, like, he does it every like 3-4 minutes. So he has like a small cooldown, which is really, really good for us. So we can go again and again and again. And let's just place this, place this. And now we just have to have my trowel ready. And then we're just going to move it around because if we got one first try with master sprinkler, that's 50 kg. I have a feeling we can get a few other good ones, like really, really good ones. We can get ones like probably like 100 kg, upwards of 100, because as I said before, the max is 940 kg, and we're barely scraping the barrel with the ones that we're getting. Even though they're really big, still, we can get way, way bigger. They're going to both collide with each other. Okay, they're low-key close. They're not close enough to each other, are they? Take this one here, put a master sprinkler down, and I'm just going to spam it with basic ones and see how big this one gets when this guy, like, procs it. Come on. Okay. Can we pick him up? Because he does it 3 times. Oh, okay. I kind of lucky messed up because I can literally, he does, I'm pretty sure, multiple times. So we can just do it multiple times. But yeah, these ones didn't really get big, which is kind of unfortunate. So we're going to have to wait again and see if that, like, we can get more big ones, because it's just basically a luck game. You're just going to have to try it again and again and again until you get this size ones. So I'm going to have to try this again and again. And I will see you guys once I eventually get one that's like, that's really, really big. Alright guys, so this is by far the biggest one that we've managed to get. Like, it looks huge, which is amazing. So for this one, we're actually gonna low-key try a bit and put some of our spray mutations on and see how much it's gonna be altogether. So I've got my mutation spray here, shocked. I've got my cloud touch, and I have my amber. I have all of our sprays. I also want to put in my, I forgot I don't even know how to spell the pet, to be honest. This one here, the one that gives me windstruck. Which one is it? Alright, we've got this one here. That's going to give us, what's it called? The pterodactyl. Yeah, we've got the pterodactyl here. That's going to give us the windstreak mutation. So which is going to be perfect. And I've also got my shocked here. Just going to put it on, do I want to put it on the gold? I feel like the golden one would be worth more. Have I got the magnifying glass? How many magnifying glasses do I have on this account? I have 12, so I can actually check the value of each one. So this one is 107 million, just base value. And this one, 7.5 million. And then this one here, okay, yep. And that one's, like, yeah, the gold ones are going to be worth way more. So we'll just go on this gold one. Even though this one's bigger, this one's going to be worth more. So let's just put in our shock mutation. And then we put my amber mutation. It's already worth 11 billion with that. Okay, and then my cloud touch. How much is it worth now altogether? It's worth, this small little one basically is worth 12 billion. That's actually insane. This is like literally smaller than this one, but this one we luckily got at golden. I have no pets on this account, so I can't actually like go for the disco and amazing things that we can go for, because this would be worth like hundreds of billions if I was able to, like, you know, put my pets in that I want to. But of course I can't, because pet gifting is disabled. However, that is worth already 12 billion, and then we're just gonna wait for the wind struck to be proccing on it. How many pets? Okay, every 10 minutes flaps a swing and sends ripples out, causing 3.32 random. So 3.3 okay, random. Hopefully, so this one basically procs. I don't know how there's a 0.3 of a plant that we can get, but we will take it nonetheless. That's actually perfect. We still have one spray mutation left, so I'm gonna save it for like the last and final fruit that we're gonna get, which is probably gonna be bigger than these two bone blossoms here. I'm really excited to try those out. Whatever, for now we have a goal that's worth 12 billion. So yeah, we can basically like get into trillions with this. It's super easy. Of course, it is better than Candy Blossom if you do like everything correctly and get it really big. Also, I think I have some other sprinklers too. Yeah, I have a honey sprinkler and a chocolate sprinkler too. So let me go to my garden here and just honey everything here, make it honey, and then make everything chocolate. There we go. And now we've got, how much is it worth now? 12.6 billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, already got 6 mutations on it. And then when Windstruck gets applied to it, it's going to be worth around 13 billion, which is going to be amazing. Alright guys, so I decided just to stay AFK for a few hours just to see what like mutations we can get naturally. And naturally we managed to get a few really good mutations on this fruit. So it went from like, I think it was like 20 billion to like 25, but yeah, 25.5 billion. And then we also got another mutation coming up very soon, which is the the sand mutation. So this fruit could be worth so much, and that's basically without me having any pets. So this is amazing. I feel like this, it would be fitting for it to be the final one, because to be honest, I'm not going to get anyone that's more expensive unless I get really lucky by getting one that's really big and one that's rainbow, like naturally, which is going to be like a 0.001% chance or something, which realistically right now isn't happening. So I think we're going to just stick with this one here. I'm going to wait for the sandstorm to pass over and see if I get sandy on it. If not, we're going to be picking up all of these guys, and we're going to literally go and sell them to see how much we're going to be making from basically like barely any work, to be honest. Not too much work, and we've already made, I think, around 30 billion, around 28 to 26 billion, which is like really good. That's actually insane. So let's just wait for the sandstorm to pass over, because we might be able to get our fruit to you know, get sandstorm. Right now we have so much stuff. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9, and then if sandstorm comes, we can have 10 mutations on it, which is going to be amazing. Alright, it doesn't seem that sandstorm is going to affect my bone blossom. I don't think it's affected any of these guys. Yeah, sandy is really hard to get, to be honest. So I think we're gonna just call it a pickup, because I feel like the sandy's just not gonna hit them. Plus, if it's just barely gonna give me anything. But so just gonna pick up this one, pick up this one. Oh, we've also got this one here, a small little cheeky one that's worth 300 and basically 50 million. That's insane. And then we've got our final boss, this one right here, the final boss. How much kg is it? Can I check? Is it gonna let me check? I don't think it is gonna let me check, but surely it's not that much. If I don't hover around it, why is it let me check all of them but this one? So this one here is like 46 kg, so this one's going to be around like 38 kg. 38 kg, and it's going to be worth so much. Like, look at this. If I got anything to sell, how much is this worth? 25 billion for one of them is insane. Yeah, 25.5 billion. And then if we just sell over inventory, what can we get to? I went to sell my inventory, and since according to the wiki, we can actually get fruits that are up to 900 kilos, which I low-key somehow doubt. I feel like the max is around 200 kilos, because getting to 950 is going to be ridiculous. So realistically, we can get one that's around 200 kilos. So the base value of one plant that's 200 kilos is 142 million. That's talking about the bone blossom, by the way. And then if we put some realistic ones like the shocked mutation that we can easily get, the rainbow mutation, which isn't too hard to get, frozen 2, chocolate is really easy, moonlit, celestial. I feel like celestial is easy if you stay AFK for enough time. We're already reaching 1 trillion, so without celestial, if you don't put celestial, disco, extremely easy to get. We're already reaching 1.67 trillion. Zombified with chicken zombies is really easy. Honey glazed with the sprinkler, pollinated 2, void touch. Void touch we can't really. I feel like that's a bit hard to get. Burnt, super easy. Windstruck, of course, with our pterodactyl. And then you can also get like verdant or paradisium. You can get either one. To be honest, paradisium is a bit hard to get, so just gonna put verdant. And then sandy, not too hard. Ancient amber, I wonder how you can get that. That would actually be really cool. So we're not gonna put ancient amber. Amber, really easy to get. Old amber also, like, I've not actually checked that too much. And cloud touch, that's also very easy to get. And if we do a complete, like, just getting all the easy ones basically, and it being 200 kilos, which isn't even too much. Basically the thing is around 14,000x. Wow. And look how much we get. If we compare it to the candy blossom, which scales a little bit different, that's why I've put it on 100 kilos. The candy blossom's worth 1.6 trillion, that one's worth 2 trillion, and yeah, the bone blossom is just insane. We managed to get to 26.7 billion with barely any pets and literally a few hours of work. This fruit is definitely better than the candy blossom.